Hey, there's Gabe.
What's up, guys? Starting today's vlog. Turn that down real quick. Hit mute. La 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 la. I didn't want you guys to hear that in the video to get blocked or whatever. Starting today's vlog, as you'll notice, there's an empty space at the top of my radio control car shelf. I just sold the Crawler King. Paid $100 for it. I drove it for almost a year. It went on many hiking trips. It went all over the place. And I just sold it for $120. So that's awesome. Austin, what are you drawing?
A picture of a bee with a bunch of stuff.
It's a bee with bat wings on a boat.
Reading a book.
Reading a book.
With a smiley face.
Oh, this is the smartest kid alive.
And this is a happy A with a bunch of decorations around him.
You are the smartest little boy alive. Look! It's
Crazy,
Apollo!
It's the crazy one round back of the crazy one round puppy.
Look at this puppy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at this puppy. He's crazy.
Do I have to look at him?
We are hanging out. I haven't talked to John yet. See if he wants to go to the radio control car races. We still might do that. Austin's going to play some Lego Harry Potter on the Xbox. Now, I'm going to go lay down because I haven't had a nap in like 2 weeks. So, I know. I will talk to you later. What's up, guys? So far, so good this morning. Getting an early start. It is 6:26 in the morning. I gotta go get some fuel in El Bronco because I don't want to run out of gas today when I go to get that radio controlled truck. Kind of sad I sold the Crawler King, but that's okay because I'm getting a short course truck and it's gonna mean more time with Austin. It's gonna be fun and actually gonna race it and stuff. And if I want one, I can always get a Crawler King later. But it is cold this morning. It's supposed to be warming up to like mid-40s on Saturday and Sunday during the day. That'll be good. What's going on? I left both. It's kind of funny. A week ago, I left my ATM card in the ATM, like I do. And then Stephanie lent me hers and told me, don't you dare leave this in the ATM. And so I left hers in the ATM as well. So now neither of us have an ATM card. It's pretty funny. We don't do debit cards. We don't like debit cards. I have a prepaid card for anything we need to pay credit card wise. We just don't do a debit card because then you have cash on a credit card when we're trying to save money, not spend money. So we just have access cards that lets us pull money out of the ATM. And so right now we can't pull money out because I'm dumb. Stephanie's not. Going to put some gas in the Bronco. Today is Thursday, which is basically Friday for Stephanie because she doesn't work tomorrow. She does go to the school with Austin and stuff. This weekend's going to be fun. I'm trying to think. She just said, oh yeah, Steph works Saturday. And then we hang out. And then Sunday, she's supposed to be making inappropriate Valentine's cookies with her sister. And I have to go to the airport and pick up my brother. My brother is moving back to Utah. I'll have to explain more of that later on in the vlogs or whatever. But he is moving back to Utah, which is exciting news. He's coming back, and then in a couple weeks, my sister-in-law and my 2 nephews will be coming back. Almost to the gas station, so I'm going to get out and get some gas. Hopefully you guys are having a great morning, or whenever you're watching this. I just barely watched Shay Carl, his latest vlog, and also the Chelsea Lately, where Chelsea was talking about baby tart and stuff with James Blunt, which was freaking hilarious. Good for Shay. I love seeing Shay get so much attention and all that stuff. I just think it's outstanding. I'm not necessarily jealous because I'm pretty happy with where my life's at, but I just think it's super awesome and good for that man, and good for YouTube. And I love that YouTube's that big of a thing in society now. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some gas. I'll talk to you later. Real quick, that was not a pit crew style fill up. I just, one, it's freezing cold out there, so my hands are freezing. 2, I had to fill up my extra gas can because the other day when John Morley and I were on the freeway, the Bronco ran out of gas and I had to use it, so I had to refill that up. And I got fuel everywhere. And then I went to put the gas cap back on the Bronco, and I threw it underneath the Bronco, which is outstanding. So yeah, I had to climb into the Bronco. Now the knees on my nice black dress pants are white. Just thought I'd update you on how my not fun fill up went. Plus 7-Eleven's dumb. They start slowing down the pump like 75 cents before you hit your goal. I can understand. I mean, if the technology's there to slow it down at exactly that point, why isn't it there to slow it down 5 cents before the end? I don't get it. Any of you guys know why? What a great morning. It is lunchtime. I'm headed to go buy my sweet short course truck. I'll explain what that is when you see it. Had a really good meeting / sit down and talk with the guy from the big truck company that I work for, and a lot of good things in the process, a lot of new things that I'm going to be doing, a lot of learning that I'm going to be doing to make my job better and more secure and awesome. Anyway, I will talk to you when I get the truck.
Austin, are you ready for school?
Yep.
Yeah? What are you going to learn about today?
I have
No idea. Well, it's Thursday, so probably something Spanish, right?
I figured out that the middle, I figured out there's a half Spanish Wednesday. And they did 2 days next to it. This day and this day.
What day and what day? Tuesday and Thursday?
Yeah.
Well, then you will have Spanish today. Today's Thursday.
Tomorrow, yesterday was Wednesday. I said tomorrow was Wednesday.
Yeah, no.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday, so you will have Spanish today. You'll have to remember what you learned so you can tell us, okay?
Okay. And we're starting to learn about boats in Spanish.
Yep. I am learning about trinomials and binomials and polynomials in algebra. Not very exciting. Yeah, he's learning shapes. I want to go back to learning shapes because that sounds way more fun than what I was learning.
Shapes I never even heard of on Blue's Clues and Sid the Science Kid.
Oh, what shapes have you not heard of?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
It's like a triangular box. And
A triangular box?
Yeah.
Means it's shaped like a triangle.
yeah, it's a weird, it's kind of like a slide.
Yeah?
And guess what? On Blue's Clues, Joe made a little cow playground, and he made it. And they made the birds to go to a house so the cows can see the tower. Then they made a little rope string so they can walk on the string and go and visit a bank and a big wall.
Cool.
And the little block, it's a little block doodle stuff,
An architect. Yep. They built stuff, huh?
He made the blocks and he built a big wall and a bank.
Pretty cool. In my classes, I did my profile and I chose Al Capone. And I did it on Al Capone. And it turned out really well. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't know about Al Capone, and I think it turned out pretty well. And then in math, I'm doing the nomials, trinomials, binomials, and nothing else excited my other classes. But this weekend, on Sunday, me and Austin are going to go make cookies at Aunt Angie's house.
And what the surprise?
And there's still a surprise tomorrow that I can't tell Austin yet. Nope. Hey, it's my Friday. It's Thursday, but it's my Friday because I don't work on Fridays. Woo! Which means tomorrow.
Yeah.
What do we do on Fridays? Does Mommy do homework? Huh?
So it's me and you day.
It's me and Austin day.
And I have a surprise.
Yes, you do.
And I still don't know what it is.
Nope. No. You don't know, huh?
Please tell me.
Nope.
Would you please?
If I tell you, we can't do it.
Would you please go for Tilly on them?
Yeah, if I tell you, we can't do it. It'll be fun, though.
We can do it. I don't think. This is something silly. I don't think the manager would care if I knew.
What? You don't think the banjo would care if you knew?
Manager.
Oh, the manager. The manager of who? What? What manager?
Like the boss of the place, like the boss of the people who work there, like that.
Well, I talked. How do you know it's a place where people work?
Because any building has some people
That's
who
true.
like work there.
Nope, they would care. You can't know. Haha. I'll tell you this though. It does involve chocolate. Woohoo!
Chick-fil-A Valentine's Day.
No. You won't guess it. Haha. You'll have to see tomorrow.
Another place with chocolate fountain.
You'll have to see tomorrow.
What's up, guys? Are you guys listening to the news today? I'm listening to President Obama. He is on the radio
fun stuff
talking about he's at Michigan University or something, but he's about to make some announcements about high-speed internet and also about what's going on in Egypt. Let me turn this down. With Egypt, it sounds like Mubarak is going to be stepping down today. That's exciting stuff, but I was just reading the people in the streets, the whole reason they're fighting this is because they want a democracy. Which, one, is awesome, and two, it's awesome the United States didn't have to step in and force a democracy like we've tried to do on a lot of other countries. And I love the United States, but I mean, it has happened. And these guys want a democracy on their own. They're done with the dictatorship, they want a democracy, and they're worried that because the military is going to step in as soon as Mubarak's down, that it'll be a military coup, and you don't want that either. That's not democracy. So some people are saying they're going to stay in the streets, whatever. What are you guys thinking about it? What are you guys' thoughts on Egypt? There's 250,000 people some days in the streets there rioting. Not really rioting. They're just there saying, we want freedom, we want democracy, and I think that is admirable and super awesome. Sure, there's morons that are out looting and stuff, but I think it sucks for Mubarak because when he came into office, he was like a savior to the Egyptian people. He fixed a lot of things, but they want change and he's not willing to make it, and so they should be able, he's been in office for 30 years. You can't really, I guess he wants to be there until he dies. But anyway, and that's not going to work. I just wanted to talk to you guys about it because it's important to me and it's important to the world, and I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but it sounds like Mubarak's going to be stepping down and Egypt's no longer going to be under his reign. It's pretty exciting stuff. I better listen to Obama. Holy crap. It is a sad day in basketball. What's up, guys? I just got off work. I was actually watching the press conference. Jerry Sloan, the head coach of the Utah Jazz, the longest tenured coach in professional sports by a long shot, that includes basketball, football, hockey, anything, has just resigned. Which is weird because 2 days ago he signed a new one-year extension contract. But apparently, the word on the street is that he had a fight with Darren Williams yesterday at halftime, and he tried to say that, tell Darren Williams that it was his responsibility that the team was losing. Darren Williams wasn't having that. Jerry Sloan went to someone in the Utah Jazz organization to say, hey, he's not owning up to his part, and that person took D. Will's side. So supposedly, that's why he retired. He also took the guy who was supposed to be head coach, Phil Johnson, with him. So now, Tyrone Corbin is the head coach of the Utah Jazz. That is crazy. Since I was 5 years old, Jerry Sloan has been coach of the Utah Jazz. That's insane. Or 7 years old. Anyway, that's just nuts. Gonna go pick up Austin and gonna go see Steph. That'll be good. Trying to figure out what we're doing tonight. I'll show you the truck here in a minute, and I'll talk to you later. Alright guys, here she is. This is the 1/10 scale Traxxas Slash. This is about middle of the line as far as short course trucks go. It's pretty big. How can I compare? I wear a size 11, and it's about twice as long as my shoe is. Pretty huge. What do you think, bud? Pretty cool. You gonna come film?
And it's
Here. Right now it's got paddle tires on the back, so that's why it can go in the snow. It's got good tires, so let's see what you can do. Let's see. Remember, this truck is two-wheel drive and not supposed to go in the snow at all, but it does have those big knobby tires on the back.
good kind of stuff.
Alright guys, gonna end today's vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed today's vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed all the crazy stuff in the news. And I think we're gonna go to the Real Control car track for real, for serious tonight. Hopefully Scott's gonna go with us, and we will talk to you later. We'll see you tomorrow.